like the Bad Batch, like you were saying, there's a lot of good content within the Bad Batch, but some of the episodes are ruined by the readable writing. In terms of like Omega and Hunter, like I binged all the episodes, right? From I think it was episode 4 to 11. We just had 11 yesterday with Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, I just
And
watched that
I
literally today. It's pretty good.
what episode 11?
Yeah. The one
It
with
was
the
quite good.
clone commandos. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty
and
cracked.
the
The Zillo Beast, flipping crazy.
Zilla Beast, yeah, bro, that was sick. That's what I'm saying. So there's a lot like, but a
And
lot of the
episode
episodes
3.
are super good. No, it's okay. A lot of the episodes were really good, but there was like a few absolute stinkers. Like stuff that ruins the story is like, I'd say, over like too much Omega, and then the guild that they're working for, Sid. She's just very
Bro, Sid's just
repetitive.
flipping betraying him all the time, man.
Yeah, but she's repetitive. It's not even like it's just like it's like corny, you know? It's like kind of I get that it's obviously a kids show, but it's quite corny, you know? Like you better not do it this time, guys.
I
And
don't
it's
know.
like,
It's very like
bro,
classic, but like they all follow like really similar formulas. Other than like when I was like saying about, do you remember? So episode 3 is quite different. Episode 11's pretty different. Yeah, the clone conspiracy episodes, they're
no,
quite
though that
different
was
from the formula.
seven and 8. I think episode 7 forward has been really, really good, and I think episode 1 to 3 was really good. It's the 4, 5, and 6 that were quite poor. I think. Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
four,
think it
five, and six.
started off alright. Like, yeah, there was
Four
filler at
and
the
five were the
beginning.
worst. The 4 and 5 was absolute easily the worst.
Was
You
that
know the
like
treasure?
entombed? Yeah.
No, one of them was like a treasure, and they were just with that other girl
The
that was on the
pirate.
cruise. She was
Yeah.
really
Oh, that
annoying.
was
Yeah, the
so
pirate,
bad. Yeah.
like the most B tech of Han Solos I've ever seen. And then episode 4 was like some band. What's that? The speeder bike race. That was
Oh
boring
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I wasn't too intrigued. It wasn't on any level of like the pod racing. That was
Oh, they were
yeah.
just rubbish. They were rubbish episodes, and they were all forced by Omega. But anytime there's like a bigger than Omega or bigger than the crew story, and there's a lot of depth to like the episodes, you're like, whoa, this is good. This, you know what I'm
The thing
saying?
is, they focus on Omega so much. Like pretty much all the other Bad Batch has kind of been like just not touched on upon. And then when Echo leaves, it's like, well, it's not too big of a moment. It feels like because they haven't even explored his character too crazy. Like, yeah, you've seen Clone Wars, but
Yeah, like a few flashbacks or something would have been cool. Like his perspective on how he was chained up for ages and explain. Then he could explain it to
and
Omega.
even
That
when
would
he
have been
leaves,
cool.
it's not like the Bad Batch like get annoyed and stuff. I get it; they're not as emotional, but like it just focuses straight on Omega, and she's like, "Oh no!" Like you knew her
Yeah,
for flipping like 2 weeks, bro. Like,
yeah,
what are you on about? I don't.
yeah. But I, to be honest, I disagree in the fact that like, from episode 7 forward, I think it's been fantastic. I think it's been a really good series. But I just thought, I don't know, if it was episode 1 or 2 was really slow, and
Yeah,
episode 3 was amazing. We're all like, wow,
that was the dual
fantastic.
mission, wasn't it?
Solitary clone. Yeah, the Joel mission, where they're just that one was alright, I guess. Yeah, because they go
Yeah,
to the
it was a
Gold
decent
Palace and
start.
stuff like that.
It
I
was
guess
it was
it was
whatever.
alright. Yeah, but
And three
it
was
wasn't
good.
groundbreaking. And again, yeah, but the problem with it was is what we were saying before. It was just too focused on Omega, because it was like the crew stay and grab jewels because of Omega. The crew leave because of Omega. The crew get stuck. The crew, sorry, get stuck because of Omega. You know. But then when they did the solitary clone episode, it was like a bit different. You know, it was
Well,
like
because it was just Cody and Crosshair, and I much
Cody.
preferred that
Yeah,
because it's you
that
don't
was a
see much
cool
of
episode.
Crosshair. Is that the first episode you see him with Crosshair, and you don't see him for the
Yeah,
rest of the show? And like
yeah,
he's gonna be in the other episodes, of course, but yeah, you don't see him like pretty
yeah.
much at all. So
Do you know what I was surprised at? In the conspiracy episodes, they used a clone with a non-operating number. They didn't actually use a clone. They just used like like the droids that we saw in Force Unleashed
yeah.
that like mimicked like someone, and it was a robot.
Oh, so is that what that was? Because I didn't really like. I saw the episode,
It
kind of
looked
just
like
breezed
it.
over it.
It looked like it. Where like it was. It might have been a clone. It might not have been, but it looked like it was like a robot slash AI type thing.
So you're
That's
talking about
like
the clone that was trying to
being
kill
a sniper.
Rex
Yeah,
and Slick, yeah.
yeah. And that was nuts because it was like, why didn't you just use Crosshair here? That's literally his job.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
It's cool. It was cool.
He
But
should have been an
weird.
assassin, like flipping daggers and stuff, like Assassin's Creed style maybe, rather than just
Something like
like
that.
yeah,
The
be
sniper
a
is
bit more
literally, and it
inventive.
was the same. It was the same sound.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what a
know.
sniper
See,
has.
maybe that was like a thing you thought it was going to be Crosshair, but I don't know. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah. I
the
mean,
worst bait
yeah,
and switch I've ever seen.
yeah. It's basically just a clone anyway.
Uh,
Yeah. But
what about episode 10? Because people were kind of like, oh yeah, that's just like every other episode. But I thought it was pretty cool. It's like Temple of Doom, like the flipping Indiana Jones film on the bridge and the
is that the
slaves.
mining episode?
Yeah. I thought it was pretty
Bro,
decent.
these. Yeah, I thought it was all right. It definitely kept me interested.
It was better than it wasn't as Omega focused. Like she didn't
Yeah,
say
it
stuff
was more
throughout the whole time.
focused on like the grubby lifestyle of the kid, and the Omega was just kind of watching it from like the viewer's perspective.
I like that guy
Like
Moko as
what?
well. He's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
He died,
Um,
didn't he?
yeah, like people said he had a like pathetic death, but it's just like it's just whatever.
So he's not a very noble person, so he deserves a pretty pathetic death.
Yeah, exactly. Like he kind of goes off the ledge. He looks like he's gonna take down that guy as well. Benny, is it? He's gonna drag him off.
Benny,
He should have.
yeah, I think so.
He's got a robot
Drag him
arm.
off
He
like you're
probably
coming with
should.
me, pal.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. Bad Batch was pretty like. You got anything else?
I think it's been all right. I think I definitely slept on it. I slept on it, and the content that I think content wise, what's actually in there is like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. It's mostly what everyone wants to see. It's just the writing that's a little bit poor in places.
If they took out all the scenes with like Omega at the beginning saying, "Oh, let's go on this mission," Hunter going, "Oh no, yeah." So I said this in in the video I did. Sid
Yeah,
goes, "Oh yeah,
fighting
let's go on this mission." Hunter's like, "Nah, I ain't doing this." And then Omega's like, "Oh, but come on, it'll be fun." And then
Yeah.
and then Hunter's like, "Okay then." If they took
Fine.
out that whole thing out of
Okay.
every single episode, it'd be way better. But
Yeah.
you'll see it in the next couple of episodes. There's gonna be a moment like that
I
definitely.
hope not. How many episodes is left?
So I think there's 16 altogether in there.
16. So there's only one. Yeah, there's 4 left. What did you think about the cloning stuff on the Zillow Beast? What do you think about that?
Well, I think it makes sense anyway, because I'm pretty sure Palpatine already had some sort of like he wanted to do something with the Zilla Beast. And to be fair, at the beginning, I didn't even recognize it was a Zilla Beast.
Yeah,
It looked like
caught me
a
off
weird
guard. I
flipping
was like,
lizard, like,
yeah,
which I
yeah.
guess it is anyway. But when
You know
it
what
when
it
it
reminded
gets
me
all
of?
that energy, it's pretty cool.
You know the spider thing from episode 2. It's got like the dragon face. The Anakin, like, the Obi-Wan chopped his legs
Oh,
off. Initially, when I
yeah.
saw just its face, I thought it was that, and then I was like, no, it's not even a spider. Bro.
Yeah, no, it was pretty strange design, but like it makes sense when it gets all that energy from those like
That's cool. Yeah.
electric sources and stuff. No, that was
That's
actually
cool. I
probably
didn't even know
might be
that
my favorite
about the
episode.
Zelda Beast. Did you know that? That like it got power, it gained its power and size
I swear there was
through.
something from Clone Wars in that though. No,
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Maybe I missed that, but what I don't understand then is see when they Clone Wars, why did they bring it to Coruscant in the first place? I mean, I know they wanted to test it, but like, and then 2, see the planet that they retrieved it from. How did they let it get that big?
Yeah, because it was already massive there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. That yeah,
It's weird.
I need to rewatch it. I can't remember much about the Zilla Beast episodes, but I don't know. I thought this was definitely the best episode out of all of them. Either this or 3. 3's pretty cool.
I thought it would be like 3 episodes 6 and 7 is like a oneer, like because they're kind of together, right? And then the Zillow Beast episode, and then probably the episode 10,
Yeah.
kind of like that. And then probably the opening episodes, and then the filler rubbish ones.
Well, see,
Kinda
like,
like in that
I don't
order.
see a problem in doing filler, but they need to like actually have
It'll be
different
different filler, can't just be
stories.
the same stuff all the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either do this, get this, kill this guy, find this thing.
Listen
It's
to
just it's
Mega,
just a
be sad,
MacGuffin.
or
Yeah,
beef with Sid.
yeah, and that's
Rubbish.
really it. It's just
Yeah.
it's nothing to it.
But that's what I'm saying. When they do something a bit different, or they do something that everyone wants, and it's not, it's like do you know what it is? It's like those episodes feel larger than the crew, but you're focused on the crew. So you can. That's why I thought Rebels was so good. It was always about the crew, but they were always in a bigger fight. So
I don't think they
you had the
focused on.
constant pull of like the crew and their feelings and all their many stories, and then the pull for the rebels to try and defeat the Empire. That's why I loved the Rebels so much.
Yeah, I definitely think they should have focused on the characters a bit more. You know?
No. I don't think they should focus on character, but I'm talking about the other side of it.
What do you
Talking
mean?
about like the struggle of fighting the Empire. When they do more stuff like that and they focus on the Empire and how it affects the crew from the crew's perspective, but you can see the story play out, you know? Like, do you know in the episode where, the conspiracy stuff where the clone legislation, the stormtrooper legislation or the bill goes through in the end.
Yeah.
And all
Palpatine does the
all
180.
the guys from the Bad Batch are like, that's exactly what Palpatine wants. He's one step ahead again.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's the crew looking at how he's just he's playing chess and they're playing checkers.
Yeah, no, like, to be fair, I do like the Empire episodes, but what I mean by, like, they should focus on the characters more is literally just, like, I just don't get why it focus on some similar MacGuffin rather than finding out. So, for example, you know, in episode 10, the one with the Mocko that dies, falls off the ledge, the mining one. There's one bit that's pretty key where there's two like miners get away. They run away because they see the Bad Batch crew. You know, when they're working on the ship.
Yeah.
And Hunter, like, he's supposed to have good tracking. It was like shown in like season 1, wasn't it? With those
And he
ride-off
still does that
episodes.
as well. Yeah.
No, but he doesn't even track those two like that well, does he? And it just
He doesn't at all. He just stays at the ship.
yeah, it's like. You know, there's moments of that they need to focus on a bit more. They do Tech quite well. Tech's been a pretty main character of the Bad Batch.
I like Tech's character.
Like he's been focused on a fair amount.
I think Tech and Wrecker are the best characters probably in the show, right?
Yeah, I like Wrecker. I think Wrecker's got he should have had
Hunter's a bit
some.
generic.
Yeah, but Hunter had his moments of when they lose that. Is it when Omega gets lost on that space planet, innit? And then he like searches
or the shootout with Cad Bane.
Yeah, like there's just stuff
That
like
was
that.
cool.
It's just a bit like I know, focus on their abilities a bit more, like how they did in season 1.
So you want more, because in Rebels there was like arcs where like Hera would like go and get like a new ship and it would like help them fight
stuff
like a
like that.
Starfleet, and she'd give depth, or like the Ryloth episodes and
Yeah, like
arcs,
the
you
one
know?
with Callus and that guy who's the guy in the guy with the spear thing in Rebels. I can't remember, but like that
Spear.
ice planet.
Zeb.
Yeah. When Zeb has that
Gareth Zeb Aurelius and
Callus on that flipping like ice planet and like their connection, stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, I do, but it depends how many seasons they do. They don't have a roadmap; they're just kind of doing it. So
Yeah,
and they're trying
well,
to hurry. I think this series should. It's like pushing and pulling from the crew just doing a useless mission, and then like a larger than galaxy operation where they're literally cloning all of the most dangerous stuff in the galaxy. And it's kind of like, well, pick your poison. Which one are we watching here?
I'm not sure if this is gonna even last that long, but I wouldn't be surprised if they end it after season like 3 or something.
What do you think about the cloning stuff in terms of, you know how they brought, what's that guy's name? Is it Lamassu?
Lama
That's the
Say.
girl.
I think it's there's a Lama Say and
Clone.
Lama Su in there. I think there was something Say or something.
Yeah. So she's in there and she won't give up.
Yeah.
But they brought the other dude to try and bribe him out of his freedom, and then he was like, "You need to get Omega." So now they're going to be finding Omega.
Yeah, that was like the to be fair, I was doing
That was a
something in the
cliffhanger.
background, then I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, but surely weren't they trying to find Omega at the beginning of season 1? What happened? Did they just like leave that whole arc? There was whole bounty hunter episodes trying to find Omega and they just stopped. It's like,
Well, that was because
I don't know.
the Kaminoans wanted her, not the Empire. That's why it stopped, because they got put in prison.
oh, you know what? Actually, I take it back. I think I know why. It's because you know that whole
that is
Rampart. No, you know. In the opening of season 2, the Rampart episodes, and he says that he killed the Bad Batch. So like maybe they're like,
They
oh yeah,
presume he's dead as well. So
yeah. But then they see him on that planet.
yeah, but
I don't know
also
if they
because
did. Go on.
the bounty hunters that were put out were not from the Empire. They were in association with the Empire, but like
Oh no, with the
from
Kaminoans, yeah.
Kaminoans, yeah. So that's another reason as well. That makes sense.
Yeah, so now the Empire technically want them. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, but they need them now to bribe that girl into doing the
Well, something to do with
science
the
stuff that they need
cloning,
it
yeah,
for.
and
Yeah,
even though
cloning.
Omega
Like
did
they have the
say she
facilities but not
doesn't.
the expertise.
Omega does say that she doesn't have a clue though, does she? She's like, oh, this is
Well,
different
it's not far,
technology,
but
but
they're gonna use Omega to bribe her into work. So they're gonna threaten Omega in front of her, and then she's gonna start working. That's what they're trying to do.
or maybe they're gonna explain that she's some key element to the whole
No, she's
plan or
not.
something. Oh, sounds stupid.
Maybe. Imagine if she's force sensitive though. Remember that theory?
Clone full sense. I don't know this whole Omega thing. It's I think Omega is the worst character in the show, but kind of holds it down a fair
Yeah.
amount. Season 1 wasn't as so bad, but you know, if it was just the four main Bad Batch, I don't mind a goofy character or you know a character that's kind of like a stupid, and the Bad Batch try and
Exactly.
help out. So I don't mind that, but Omega just it's how they write the characters.
It's all
just
the time, isn't it? It's
yeah,
all the time.
every single
Like
scene
what was weird is
episode. Oh,
Rampart was speaking to that. She wasn't there. It's like what? Omega's right there. You thought she was dead. She's right there. You know when they meet in the hall
oh yeah, yeah, in the Clone Conspiracy
before
episodes.
the bell goes through. Yeah, and Omega is standing right there. They sent Omega to guard with the. I don't know what her name
Surely
is.
there'll be some cameras around, and the Empire know what's
Not even
going
cameras,
on.
but Rampart. She's right
Yeah.
there. That's what I'm saying. She's literally right there.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just an excuse to have Senator Tucci and Omega together to go on some random
Yeah,
mission. Oh, it's
yeah,
plot
yeah.
contrived.
So
Go
I
on.
would probably say then for like content in the show, I'm giving it like a 9 out of 10 for what it is. It delivers most in terms of like content wise so far, what you would want to see. But in terms of like the actual show, I'm probably gonna give it like a 7 out of 10.
See, I think that's even giving, bro. I think like that. I liked episode 3. I liked episode 10,
7 and 8,
11. Because they, Omega's not as too much of a problem in those
right?
shows.
7 and 8 as well.
See, 7 and 8, I just thought were meh.
The Clone
Like,
Conspiracy.
yeah, I didn't think they were flipping crazy
Really,
good.
you didn't like that?
Yeah, like I get the whole point. Like Palpatine's like really smart and stuff, right? He's, like he knows what he's doing. But I don't.
They
I
were
just
not
prefer
bad
the other episodes.
episodes.
They're better than some of the other ones, definitely. Like the
No, I'm
other
talking
episodes.
about ones that are like that get a pass, because a pass
Yeah,
is
they get a
above
pass.
6 out of 10. Yeah. So you're looking at those two.
Other than the
You
flipping
said
Omega just seeing ramp.
Rampart. Yeah, it's just. It's
But
like.
I give the show probably about a 4 or 5.
No, come on,
Yeah.
6.
No, gee,
You're 4 or 5.
that's good. That's average.
How's that average? What do you mean? The show's better than that. It's not as bad as Boba Fett.
Yeah, but to be fair, Boba Fett was pretty entertaining, even though it was garbage.
It
Like-
actually was. That's the thing. It was all.
Like that's
You're like, oh shit. But
every
it was
week
so
I was
bad at
like,
the
oh
same
bro,
time.
let's go. But it was pretty. It was trash, especially the last episodes. I was like, these are like really fun. I don't know why.
Let down, eh?
Yeah, that. But
Like,
actually, to be fair, I like
Boba
the Western Jewels.
Cad
in
Bane
them.
have a shootout and there's no
Yeah,
jetpack or nothing. He just and Cad Bane stalls so much on killing him.
yeah. Like I get it. I was trying to be a Western Jewel, but it was still pretty
You know what else I
entertaining.
didn't get as well? What about Boba and Fennec Shand? Yeah,
Mhm.
not talking about Omega once.
Yeah. Oh,
Kind of weird.
yeah. Well, because Fennec. Well, then again,
You're like,
you've only
what?
seen them a few times, but Fennec Shan's seen her, of course.
Fennec,
Is Boba?
yeah, but Fennec knows that's Boba's sister. She knows that unless Omega's dead.
I don't know. Does she? She's just sent on a contract by the Caminoans, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, she said it was a super important. She said it's the because at the time obviously Boba was like still cutting about in like his bounty hunting group. I think I'll need to, again, it's one of them that you need to go back and watch, but
I don't know. Like
Surprised
I
it
thought
was.
Book of Boba was way worse. But still pretty entertaining. So I give it probably about the same as that. I don't know. Maybe I'll rethink it. I do like some of the episodes in Bad Batch, though, I won't lie.
yeah, I definitely think it's a bit over. Well, I haven't really
It's
seen
all
any
over the
hate,
place.
and I haven't really.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, I haven't seen any excitement, but I haven't seen any hate either. Do you know what I mean for the show?
Yeah, I wish. To be fair, I wish they did like those filler episodes, just but with a little bit more difference and like actually like something going on. Focus on the characters' abilities a bit more. Tie in the
See,
episodes with the Empire every like other episode or something, and you just got a
yeah,
good story going. But
yeah,
you know,
that's what I loved about Rebels, because like, even when they went to look for like, it was still there was this part of the story that was focused on Ezra, where like they were trying to get her the master, but she was like, it was like bait, but they it's kind of a side episode because they just kind of go and do this mission, but then they get tangled up with the Empire trying to find him a master, and then it becomes a problem again. You know, so it's like it's a side episode, but it still contributes to the story.
yeah, you see it
Like,
like even in Clone Wars as well. Both shows actually do this pretty well, where they have like side missions that kind of link in. So in like Clone Wars, you have like the Pikes in it, where like they have a whole like episode about their drugs that they're
side
like
episode and they run
delivering
about,
to
yeah, yeah,
Mandalore.
yeah,
But like it
yeah,
ties in
exactly.
with the story and like the
Ties in
characters
with the story.
evolving with good
Yeah.
Satine and Obi-Wan and
Or
stuff
even
like
the
that is
Ahsoka
what
one with
was
the
good.
Martez sisters. They drop spice and then they get tangled up with these sort of syndicates, and then Bo-Katan ends up like finding her.
Bro, I probably watched like two of those episodes and I just waited until the season finale of season 7.
Bro, the Martez sisters, bro.
Well, that's the thing, because like you go from the Bad Batch season 7, you're like, oh, this is a pretty good arc, right? And then you're like, just like there's this mid arc which feels so out of place, and you're like, come on, where's more? I want to see what's going on.
Mm.
Siege of Mandalore, mate.
Yeah, it was pretty good though, wasn't it? The Siege of Mandalore. That
What
was
do you
nuts.
think of the Mandalorian? May as well talk about Mandalorian, right?
You
Episode
talking about
1.
Mandalorian now?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, of course I have. I haven't rewatched
Oh,
it,
we
but
were
I've seen
talking
it
about it,
once.
weren't we? No, I think I don't know.
Yeah. So a couple of people said they didn't like the opening scene, but I thought it was all right. I thought it was a little bit corny with the dude's accent. You know, when she was like giving him the helmet.
Yeah, to be fair, as soon as I saw the opening scene, I was like, flipping out, hurry up, mate. I want to go get some food or something like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
it
It
was
was
slow, wasn't
it
it?
was slow, and I'm pretty sure I saw someone in some comments of some videos saying I'm pretty sure that the creature is just the crate dragon, like made into some sort of fish or something. And if you actually look at it,
Really?
like it kind of looks pretty similar, though.
Yeah.
Like no, for like the model for making it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like yeah, it's different, but it just looks a little
I thought that
bizarre.
fight scene was cool though. I liked it.
Yeah, applying the
But I
bombs on,
don't
I
get
just
how
dragged them a
like
little.
8 detonators, right? Like explosive charges, sorry, don't explode it, but one shot from an N1 starfighter like kills it.
Oh
Like
yeah,
that.
yeah, Mando just coming in.
There's like 8 Mandos that jump on top of it and just put explosive charges. I don't know if it's that many. It's like maybe 4 or 5, so maybe, but
Is a
it
few.
doesn't even do anything to it. Whereas Mando just puffs it once and it's dead.
Yeah, then you got the flipping soundtrack played. Uh,
I
like the pirates in the episode.
Yeah, that was kind of. I wish those are generic pirates though, eh? Like
Bro, you have
from
one
Star
guy.
is good.
You know the guy in the end who looked like Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean,
One of the yeah,
with all
yeah.
the like the
Did you see
tangly like
one of the
weed
dudes
things
looked
on him.
like what's that guy from the Clone Wars called? It's
Hondo
the same
Onaka.
species. Yeah, it was the same species as
Hondo
Hondo, was it
Onaka.
not?
I think a few of
Yeah,
them were. No, to be fair,
yeah,
those guys
that's
are pretty
cool.
cool, and then they had that little jewel off. But
Yeah, the shootout was good, and then just Grief Cargo just rolled him,
yeah,
and then the others started going, and Mando's like pop,
correct.
pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, no,
Rolled.
something. I didn't like, Baby Yoda. Like, it was all right for a little bit. He had so many gags in
Baby
the
Yoda.
episode,
His
mate.
name is Grogu.
Yeah, Grogu. He had so many gags in the episode, man.
What do you mean?
Like it's just random scenes of him spinning on the chair and stuff. Like, it's all right. It's kind of
Yeah, I
funny,
saw
but
that.
taking the
Yeah,
sweets off the bowl.
yeah. What do you think about the IG-11 droid? They tried to restore it, and it just started going for
And then he's like,
Grogu.
"GG, mate."
Yeah, yeah,
And then that flipping droid knocks that statue on.
yeah. Baby Frick.
Oh my god, that Babu Fricka. Like, they're gonna tie in with the sequels to some degree, which like, but
Oh yeah, they have to. Yeah.
um, but like, to be fair, like his character, I actually like. The creature looks like it's not too bad. It's pretty like kind of cool. It's like animatronics probably or something like
Unique.
that. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what though? If this episode was any other like story, it would have been like a 5 out of 10. But it has that premium feel that Mandalorian always has. That I don't know what it is about the show, but like a bad episode can still feel like. And the spiders,
Oh,
season two.
episode 2, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
season
still like that one.
two.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
season
lie.
two with the frog lady. Yeah, but it was so premium. All the animation on all the spiders perfect, and the frogs didn't look like the suits that they're in. They didn't look
Yeah.
fake. They looked like real species. Like
Yeah, how
whereas
come we
they
didn't get
cheap
that
out
in
in other
Boba
places
Fett?
on other shows.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that in Boba
Like with
Fett
the
was really
Gamorrean
bad.
guards, and they look just like pure rubber suits and stuff. There's no like grit on them
Yeah.
at all.
Do you know what
It's
was
like-
the worst? It was Chrysanthemum, bro. When he fell down the stairs and you saw
Oh,
like the suit of the feet didn't bend. So you're like, what? It's just a shoe.
right, yeah.
You know what I'm
no.
talking about?
It's the little things as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that they just have to redo that scene where like you don't see his feet bend on the thing. He's got to like
Yeah.
roll up onto his feet so they don't see like because he falls on his knees, doesn't he? And he tries to like, climb up to like grab one of the Gamorrean guards, and you can see like. his
But there's
feet.
so many things that don't make sense in Book of Boba Fett. How did he even get in the palace without flipping? There's no guards around. They got 5 guys like in the building. Like, what the-
Yeah. By the way, just back to the Bad Batch real quick. The
Yeah.
episode with Gunji was pretty good as well.
Oh shoot! I completely forgot about Gunji. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Kashyyyk
that
episode.
episode was pretty solid as well. Yeah, I like that
Um,
one.
Other than
was
the
like-
Omega bit at the beginning where she's like, "Oh, but come on, let's go!" Woo. Actually, was it
Yeah.
even that? Oh no, because they found Gunji.
No. It was that because Gunji was getting like stabbed by these droids, and she's like, "We've gotta help him."
Oh no,
And
no.
then
So
they
she
just
helps
ended up
him.
doing the trade.
She helps him, and then afterwards it's like, "Oh, but we got to get Gunji back to his family. Let's go to Kashyyyk." Yeah, but on the Empire gonna be like, yeah, let's go there anyway. Woo. It's like,
Yeah, and then there's like basically zero Empire. They dock for free, even though the Empire is supposed to be orbiting like.
Oh, it's like
orbiting,
Trandoshans,
most
isn't it,
planets,
you know?
most systems.
but yeah, the Empire still
Well, yeah,
control
but
Kashyyyk, though,
they're
innit?
supposed to have garrisons everywhere on these like main like republics planets.
Yeah, I think they should have gone more into like Trandoshans as well. I flipping love that species. They did
That
well. in
was
Clone
that.
Wars.
Yeah, that's why it was weird. I really thought they were gonna introduce Bosk and Boba Fett to fight Chrysanthemum, and they just didn't do it. That
That
would
was
have
like
been
a
so
rumor for
good.
ages.
Yeah, that bro. We have
He
to
might be
get
a
Bosk.
might be a Mando.
No, he won't be.
Book of Boba
I
Fett
doubt
season
it.
2.
Bro, I just really wish they would have introduced Bosk. He's such a like legendary character. Do you not think?
No, it is cool. And to be fair, he's only had a bit of screen time. And it would make sense. He's a
Yeah.
bounty hunter. He's going to be in that time period anyway. He's going to get hired by
He
some
was
of
in
the big
the Clone
guys.
Wars. He was like pretty influential in the Clone Wars as well.
Yeah, so he's not like a side character like what's his name, flipping like some of the rebel
Like, you know the
characters that pop
leader
up every
that
now and
was
then.
clearing up
Isn't it?
Kashyyyk.
Pardon?
You know the leader of the
Oh yeah, I thought it was going to be Tarful, but it ain't, isn't it?
No, I was talking about the Trandoshans. That should have been Bosk.
Oh.
Even that,
Yeah,
because
I
he would
dunno.
have went to Kashyyyk and could have like stripped up a bunch of Wookiees for stupid like money anyway. Like
Well, do you
bounty
think-
wise.
Do you think Bosch still has like a thing to
Bosch.
like? Okay, right. Sorry, mate. I shut that. Do you think Bosch actually has? Do you think he
Bosk.
has actually some sort of like relation to the kind of like his family and stuff like that, or was he just pure bounty hunter? Because like you know how they got like an honor code of like hunting and stuff. Like, what do you think? It's just
I'm
his?
pretty sure Bosk ate like his all
I
of his
don't know much.
siblings at birth. No, I know that he ate all of his
Oh
siblings.
yeah,
at
no,
birth.
I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He went to do bounty hunting, but I'd imagine he still takes part. That's why he scraps Chewie all the time.
Yeah, I don't know, but to be fair, that episode was pretty decent as well. But if
Yeah,
Bosch
that
was
one
to
was
turn
good.
up in a flipping episode, it probably would be the Mandalorian. It's probably a pretty big point.
I'd probably
Bounty
say it'd be the
hunting,
Boba Fett
pirates.
series.
Yeah, I'm not sure they continue that.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Same
But
with Obi-Wan,
they
like
left
they
a
said they were
cliffhanger
gonna.
with Cad Bane. They did leave a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, with the beeping thing. So I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
and the Marshal as well.
Yeah, and see, this is the thing. There was actually a lot of my main problem with actually the Mandalorian season 3 how it started. It wasn't anything to do with the show at all, really.
Yeah.
There might be some little things, but you know how they just didn't explain what happened to Baby Yoda? So it just means that somebody who's going to be following Star Wars has to watch every single show to actually understand what's going on.
What's going on?
Like, if they didn't watch Book of Boba
kinda,
Fett, they're not going to know Baby Yoda or Grogu or whatever has actually, like, gone...
you have to choose, yeah.
Like, they're not going to know that. So you're going to have to watch that to
Yeah.
understand the point of... Like, it's just... They're going to do it for a few other shows. You can see how they tie it all in. Even Bad Batch has, like, tie-ins and stuff.
Apparently, sorry, just to finish from Mandalorian, I've got a topic to speak on in a second.
Yeah.
You like it? Did you like that first episode? Do you like where it's going or no?
Mandalorian Season 3?
Yeah. Did you like that opening episode?
I thought it was pretty I like the pirates. I'm not gonna lie. I like the little duel they had, the little space battle as well. I like the pirate. They were the best bit.
Like 6 out of 10. It was alright. There was nothing. I thought this stuff with Bo-Katan was a bit mid as well.
Yeah, she just straight up gives up. She's like, "Oh, nobody flipping likes me. I'm chilling on this chair in the castle."
She just gets rolled. She's like, "Yeah, I went there. Nobody liked me. And they're all mercenaries now."
It's like, bro, she looked like she was gonna go to war in season 2 at the end, and she's like, "Nah, I'm too lazy, too tired. Get me some flipping Jawa juice or something."
She's just sitting there, Mandalorian castle, thinking she's the star.
Yeah,
So
no.
what are you giving that then?
I give it 6. It's alright.
It's alright.
I like the pirates.
That's one of them shows that'll ramp up soon though. They always do it. They can't have Mandalorian flopping.
But it makes sense as well. It's pretty key to the story. You understand where, like, Karga is at the time period and what's kind of going on.
Yeah.
and
It's not bad.
also,
I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah, it sets up Mando wanting to go and redeem himself.
Rest of the series, yeah.
So, yeah.
So I wanted to speak about something. Did you see the rumor? And I'm a bit late to this, but did you see the rumor about a potential, like, another sequel, like, movie? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I actually I gave a little brief segment in my video, but I didn't really say much other than there was a new film. But mate, that's just that's the poorest idea ever.
It's just bro. Why?
Like, I don't think is anybody really gonna want to watch that. Like,
the only reason, like, people, because, like, the whole Star Wars, like, plot with Palpatine is done because he's dead. So what the heck is
back.
going on now?
Somehow he returned again.
Yeah, somehow Palpatine has returned.
Somehow, somewhere.
Kylo Ren Wade appears.
But I think, to be fair, like, it would probably just go on with, like, Rey's story and, like, trying to say, oh, actually, she's got character development, goes against, like, her and Kylo now. Well, Kylo dead, of course, but Kylo's gonna have some visions with her and stuff. So.
I was thinking, like,
garbage.
Potentially another Jedi and Mandalorian war.
Bro, they should just
that would be like the third one.
What, like, if they were to continue off the
Mandalorian, like, war. Like, I was saying.
Yeah, just do it again. Why not?
Because they done it in Rebels, Clone Wars, and now they're gonna do it again. Like, they can't. So what the hell are they actually gonna do?
I don't know. There's other stories out there if they were going to do sequels, but they got to just restart. People are saying, like, oh yeah, they're going to use the World Between Worlds to, like, you create an alternate universe. Bro, what? Get out of here with that alternate universe. What is that going to...
Yeah.
Like, nah, man.
That's just a cover-up for shit rating.
Yeah. Just get rid of sequels. Pop in some new stories.
No, I don't think you should get rid of sequels.
Back.
I just think, like, I think episode 7 was fine, but they had to keep J.J. Abrams so he could finish off what he started.
Yeah, we could still do something better than that, man. Like, I didn't even like episode 7. I watched episode 7. I came out of cinema. I was like, okay, back to playing Overwatch.
I didn't think it was bad. I know that you don't like that, but I didn't think it was bad because it set up Finn to be a Jedi.
I don't know. I think what they should have gone with it is
in episode 8, bro. They go and take space donkeys and they go and fucking run about in a random city with some random dealer. And you're like, what is this? And Phasma just gets ruined.
I tell you, I can't even remember some of the stuff that went on. I try to wash my eyes out.
DJ guy with a coin. He swivels them out of prison, but then hands them in.
Oh yeah, that's what on earth's that about?
And then Finn has a scrap, and like Finn, BB-8, and Rose managed to take down this whole platoon of soldiers, and like swivel by a Kylo Ren, and just absolutely roll Phasma, and it's like, what?
Hey man, yeah, sequels garbage. I don't know what else to say, man.
Oh, that's a conversation for another day. But one last thing, the
Go on.
new Fallen Order game coming out next month. You gonna
Oh
get
shoot,
it?
they made like the flipping 10-minute footage, didn't it? Did you see that?
Yeah, they did. I didn't look at it. No.
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 To be fair, I watched like 5 minutes.
Yeah, just quite off.
I watched like a little bit of it.
Later.
No, I don't know. It
It looks
might be
good.
alright.
I just saw a clip there.
There was a little book that didn't come out, and it explained the like.
A book?
Yeah, they did a little book or novel, whatever, to explain what happens after after Fallen Order, and what's going to happen with
Right.
Jedi Survivor. And
Right.
I didn't actually read a lot of it. I think there's something happens with like Merrin, the other guy, and I can't remember even any of their names, man. You know, there's like 3 other people on the
You
ship.
need to go back and watch all the Star Wars media. Because
No, but
this
you know,
is
not
this good enough.
No, you know, there's 3 people on the ship, right? And they're all just flipping like.
Yeah, the lady, the dude with 4
Yeah,
arms.
you can't even name
and-
them. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't even play Fallen Order. I mean, I did. I
okay.
watched it, but I didn't even fully play it.
Yeah, but those guys apparently missing, innit? Because you don't see them in the trailers, and then you only see them later on.
Oh shit! Yeah, you don't even
So-
see them in the trailers, no.
Don't
You see Merrin though.
No, you see. What's that other girl's name?
It's another dude, isn't it? With the same. It's like
No,
a
it's
knight
that
brother.
it's that woman with the flipping fuzzy hair in it. Cell
yeah,
or
yeah.
Sis or I don't even know.
Bro, that's so bad that we don't remember that. You know, the few
It's so-
people that are gonna watch this, we were like, you guys are clueless. Like, even Star Wars fans.
It's so
I'm
unforgettable.
like, yeah, I watch it all the time. Yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
It would be okay. Where's Battlefront
Anyways,
3?
Mando set up pretty cool, and I personally have really been enjoying Mandalorian. Not Mandalorian, Bad Batch. By the way, also, for anyone who's going, I will be at Star Wars Celebration in London. So, if you happen to have any sort of Scooby, or what I look like, or pick up on my accent, then you can come say hello, I guess. I don't know.
Spaceport
gonna be
to
cool.
get all the information, because apparently it's not going to be live streamed. So you know, inside information.
Insider information, yeah. I'll be jotting it down, bro.
Bro,
I'm only
imagine if
there
it
for
ain't
1 day,
actually
though, like
live
before.
streamed. Oh, okay.
That's-
You'll
all.
see the sequel trilogy
it's-
trailer.
Oh no! But I'll be there for the last day. You know, the last day. Usually, there's something like it's gonna pop off.
Yeah, that's gonna be the sequel trilogy like trailer, the new one,
But
episode
yeah,
11
they say
or
the-
episode
the
10. I mean.
the last day is like. By the way, here's an announcement of episode 10, and I'm like,
Ray's
I'm
back.
walking out. Yep, walking out. Can how much the ticket was?
How much?
£85.
Bro,
Well,
they're
they better be
scammers
giving me some free goodies or
for a
something.
Ray sequel trilogy film.
Ugh.
I know, I ain't got much
Yeah.
to say. It was, yeah, Bad Batch pretty decent. Mandalorian, it was they're okay. They're all I don't know, whatever. They're decent and whatever. Unforgettable
fair
in like
enough.
2 weeks, but you know,
Yeah. All right. Well, that's me done.
nice. Well, in a bit, have a good one.